Late pressure from Barcelona, trying to get the goal. Yes! Masraoui! Hey guys, welcome back to the Barcelona save here on FIFA 22. One of the most important days ever for us today. It's unfortunately episode 13 on a Friday. Thankfully it's Friday the 11th, not Friday the 13th, so not all of the unlucky stars have aligned, but I'm going to need a large slice of luck. Real Madrid manager Carlo Ancelotti is manager of the month for the previous month, which doesn't bode well for us because it means Real Madrid are in great form. I'm still reeling after that defeat to Valencia yesterday. I still can't quite believe the way that game went. So today, leg 1 and leg 2 of the Champions League quarter-finals against Real Madrid, sandwiching a game at home against Atletico in La Liga. The league title is looking unlikely at the moment. Had we beaten Valencia and then should we win today, it would have been right back on. Even if we beat Atletico today, we will still be 8 points off top of the table. So it's looking increasingly unlikely, but I would love to go all the way in the Champions League. But we have our biggest rivals in the way in the Champions League. So it's going to be so tough. They've got Sadio Mane, of course, and he's one of the top goal scorers in the Champions League so far this season, as you can see from that tile there. So, and of course, as if to add to what was already as dramatic a scenario as possible, Ansu Fati will be playing against us in a Real Madrid shirt for the first time since leaving in January. It couldn't get much bigger, really, could it? Drop the video a like if you're enjoying the save. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on more. We might be doing a full season now, you know. But for the time being, let's crack on and see if we can't win the Champions League quarter-finals at least. If not, the whole thing. The lineup for Real in leg 1. Thibaut Courtois in goal. Lucas Vázquez, Eder Militao, Antonio Rudiger and Ferland Mendy as their back, full and goalkeeper. Still, Casemiro and Kroos in the midfield for them, although Ilkay Gundogan is in there too. Rodrigo on the right. He starts. Ansu Figo on the left. Now 91 rated. So in the space of 2 months, he's gone from 88 or 89 for me and leapt up to 91, which is lovely. Now I have to play against him. And Karim Benzema still spearheading their attack, even though he's gone down in stats all the way down to 82. They do have, as you can see at the very bottom there, Timo Werner to call upon. Aymeric Laporte, Sadio Mane, Moise Kean, Kyle Walker, Federico Valverde and Timo Werner. Such strong depth they have at Real Madrid. That is an unbelievable bench, to be completely honest. I'm basically at full strength, other than Gavi is in for Puig, who was tired, and Alba is in for Bustos, who was tired. It's going to be a tough week's worth of football with these 3 games against such high-quality opposition. But if you want to win competitions, you have to beat the best. And so far this season, Atleti and Real Madrid have been 2 of the best. So far in this entire save, Atleti and Real Madrid have been 2 of the best. So, you just have to do it. We will try our absolute best to do it. Mikel Merino worked this wide here. Raheem Sterling looking to get in behind. Tuck that back there. I need the option in the middle, and we have it. Wasn't necessarily meant for Mikel Merino. That wasn't necessarily meant for Ferran Torres. Is that a foul on him there? It wasn't. Whoa, fired that back at his goalkeeper there, Eder Militao. But he dealt with it, Thibaut Courtois, with some decent footwork. Gundogan to Fati. They're obviously open to using him quite freely on this left-hand side. They haven't gone to the right at all yet. Ansu Fati appears to be their main creative force. At least that's the way they're trying to use him. And here he is trying to create again. Skipping past everybody. Ansu Fati across to Lucas Vázquez. Trying to show him down the channel. And Jordi Alba has done very well indeed. Still good enough and experienced enough to be able to do a job for us, Jordi Alba. And we very much need him to do that today. Mikel Merino's touch is so heavy there for no reason. I wasn't holding the sprints button. He's just taking a really heavy bloody touch. Benzema, Rodrigo, I'm so terrified of Ansu Fati scoring a goal. It's going to fall to Benzema again here. Casemiro. Oh, God, these are nervy moments at the beginning of this game. Toni Kroos nearly scores a banger, as he has the capability to do. And in the 18th minute, It's a corner for Real Madrid. Ansu Fati going short. Kroos will use him. Fati delivers. Benzema underneath. Oh, it bounces around, but ter Stegen recovers. Casemiro across to Gundogan. In there to Mendy. Finding Benzema. Great footwork. Gundogan to Ansu Fati. Stood up. Jordi Alba's not going to get there. You just knew. I was trying to go towards the ball, and Alba drifted sideways and backwards. And in that moment, you know that you're not going to win the header, because for some reason they've backed away around the man, and the attacker has all of the favour in that situation. That's peculiar gameplay, I have to be honest. But Rodrigo gives Real Madrid a 1-0 lead. What's Jordi Alba here? He backs up, and then goes around the back of Rodrigo, and then tries to come for the ball. And I'm just trying to jump for the header. 1-0 Real Madrid. Not the best of starts here, but on the balance of play, they do deserve that, I guess. Although to concede in that manner, particularly frustrating, especially after that game yesterday. Thank you, Mazraoui, for kicking that straight to Mendy too. Love that. Absolutely superb. It's going to help us win this game, isn't it? Benzema in there too. Ilkay Gundogan and Mendy. Gundogan, Benzema, Kroos over the top looking for Ansu Fati. Found well. They just keep going to Ansu Fati. They've barely used Rodrigo. Well, of course, he's the one that scored the bloody goal. Sterling. Oh, looking for Messi through the gap, but the pass is picked off. Benzema. See the runner Rodrigo steps it. He's offside. Nice tackle on Benzi this time. And Gavi will get this to Ferran Torres. And Vasquez had pushed forward. And now Messi's in behind. Come on, Leo. Thank you, Leo. Lionel Messi at the Santiago Bernabeu. We've seen that before. Many a time. Thank you, Messiah. 1-1. Toni Kroos into Casemiro at the beginning of this second half. Gundogan, again, they look for Fati and find him. And he's delivered a decent ball. We should win this with Eric Garcia and have done. Can we keep that in, maybe? Mendy actually kicked it against me there. Very well done on his behalf to earn their... Well, that was nice. To earn their throw. Fati with a dink again, but for the second time, Eric Garcia will win that. Oh, Ansu Fati comes from nowhere to win the ball off me. And Rodrigo nearly scores a second for Real Madrid. Jesus Christ, Ansu Fati was quick there. I had a time to react, to do anything. I was looking at the far side of the pitch to switch it. By the time I powered up my pass, Ansu Fati was on me. Can I keep that with Mazraoui? Oh, go all the way out there, spend all of the stamina to do so, and then not keep it in by a matter of millimetres. Here's Rodrigo. He's got options. Gundogan has plenty as well. He's going to go for a worldie though, but he's missed the target. It's flown over the top. And that will be that for him. And that will be that for Mikel Merino as well. We're taking him off for Nico Gonzalez just to try and rest Merino for the game against Atleti in a few days' time. Everyone else should be okay to cope with the nature of the fixture list. It's Benzema going off. And Moise Kean, I think, coming on in his place. So they have made a change at striker. 86 rated Moise Kean, as we saw. Having a look at the beginning of the game. So certainly got some talent. Oh, as does Lucas Vasquez apparently as a right back this season. Intercepted by Alba. Falls back to them. Ferran Torres fighting hard. But Real Madrid just seem to be winning every second ball and every 50-50 at the minute. Mendy drifted in out wide. Takes an ace to get it down, thankfully. But played into the box to Ansu Fati. And Casemiro, he's not going to be scoring any long distance bangers, is he? Nico forward, but Militao just gets there first ahead of Messi. Just read it better. Oh, he's just waiting to figure out which way he's going to go. Casemiro going for the worldie again, and for the second time the goalkeeper is there to make a good stop. It's been all Real Madrid for the majority of this fixture. We're just weathering what seems like an unending storm at the minute. But thankfully that storm has only cost us 1 goal so far, and there is still the opportunity to maybe score more. Gavi to Jordi Alba, dinked in, picks out only Antonio Rudiger, and they'll deal with it at the back, although they are taking some risks back here, playing out in such a manner. They've gotten rid of it. Can I win this with Pedri? No. Ansu Fati's at the back post. I'm so determined not to let Ansu Fati score a goal over the course of these 2 legs, but what's the better thing? And now I've said that, that's exactly what will happen. Kroos trying to place it to Stegen with another spectacular stop. We've both got exceptional goalkeepers. We both need exceptional goalkeepers. And that was Federico Valverde coming on for Toni Kroos. Indeed it was. Mazraoui does well to win that header. He'll chase after this. He should get there ahead of Gundogan. He has. Gundogan uses an arm, actually, to bat that out. And you can see that is exactly what happened because we get a free kick for it. Eric Garcia pushing forward here. I'm going to get him too far out of position. We'll look for Messi through that gap. And then Sterling in behind. Now Ferran Torres is going to be the man at the back post. Don't fancy it. Don't fancy it. Pedri to Nico Gonzalez. Out to Ferran here. And Alba in looking for Gavi. Did that take a deflection? It did. Didn't think it was quite just that bad. 5 minutes to go here. This could be the opportunity to take the advantage into the second leg. If Torres can get to that, which he does, but Courtois makes the stop. Late pressure from Barcelona, trying to get the goal. Yes! Mazraoui! Barca 2, Real Madrid 1. It wasn't the best of headers, but it's gone in somehow. Thibaut Courtois will have a look at the replay. It's been all Real Madrid all day. But we've stolen what could be a winner. And after last year's title fight, I won't say it will be the winner because we know things can change. Messi with delivery. Mazraoui gets himself free. And Courtois, questions asked of him. They made a great save from Ferran Torres' header earlier. Was he unsighted? Not really. It's gone down low and that's caught him out. We lead here at the Santiago Bernabeu on the brink of full time. In the 87th minute, it's Barcelona 2, Real Madrid 1. Although there is still 3 more minutes to play and another leg to come. But Fati's offside. It's Mane, in fact, who's offside. They've taken Ansu Figo off. And guess who's just going to Barca it about for the next few minutes in-game? Your boy's just going to ping it. And we will take this 2-1 win into that second leg. And hopefully just avoid defeat at the Camp Nou. And that will be us through to the semi-finals of the Champions League. Get in! Vamos! Atletico Madrid next. Same result for us there, please. Messi got us on our way back level. And Mazraoui, the unlikeliest of sources, has given us the advantage over 2 legs. From the biggest game of our European season, although that's about to be beaten in the second leg, the biggest game of our domestic season, Jan Oblak in goal for Atletico Madrid. Klosterman, Joe Gomez and Sergio Camus are their back 3. Kingsley Coman on the right, Marcos Llorente and Jeffrey Kondogbia in the middle with Rashford on the left. Griezmann and Joao Felix sat behind Gonzalo Guedes up top. Everybody but Guedes is slightly tired for Atleti. We aren't at full strength either. Mingueza is at right back and Traore left wing. And you can see there's a little bit of tiredness in the squad too. But we're still in a better physical shape than Atleti. Although they have better depth than us. Although with Camus in there, that's definitely a weak link for them, as Bustos is probably a weak link for us. But Bustos has more defenders around him, and just in general more players around him in general to hopefully... Oh, come on, ref. Strong challenge early doors. Atleti certainly showing that they mean business in this game and they're not going to be arriving and rolling over for us to get ourselves back in the total fight. Atleti going to fight hard for this, quite clearly. Very much Diego Simeone team. Messi out there to Bustos. Back to Mikel Merino, trying to work this well. Messi again. Adama's there. Pedri. Number of players back. Messi. Pudge. Sterling's worked the space, but can't find the target. It's going to take a lot to get the ball past Jan Oblak today, but Guedes earned himself a yellow card inside a few seconds. Merino. Pudge. Why Adama's tuck so narrow, I'm not sure, unless it really helps us build a goal, in which case I'm absolutely thrilled. He's not been able to hold off Klosterman. I was kind of relying on Adama's strength there whilst things developed in front of me. Now Griezmann can try and build something for Atleti. They just have... Why is Araujo so deep there? Guedes trying to set up a spectacular goal. Why the one defender was so deep, I've no idea. Messi will look for Adama here. Hopefully he can get around Joe Gomez. I don't feel confident of doing so. Knock it back into the middle. Mikel Merino has to take his first touch away from the man that was closing him down. Sterling, just where to go. That's the option. Out wide here to Mingueza. Drilled, looking for Pedri in the middle, but can't be found. Atleti's formation is so odd, and I'm so unfamiliar playing against it, even after 3 seasons, that I never really know where any space is going to be with any given player. Sterling could be in, though. If I could play that round the corner, brilliant interception by Camus. Stops us from cutting them apart. Mikel Merino, actually go back to Messi here if I can. And around to Pedri, who's in, and it's a great position, and it's a great goal. He's buried it. Needed the shot power to get it past Jan Oblak from such an acute angle, but find the shot power and the top corner he did. Pedri makes it. Barcelona 1, Atletico 0. We've dominated this game so far, but Real dominated the last game to this sort of time as well, and we still came out on top in that fixture, so we cannot afford to switch off. Goal for Bilbao against Real Madrid. That could be good news for us too. Guedes. It is an equaliser for Bilbao. Please drop over the bar. Oh. If we're to beat Atleti, we still need Real Madrid to drop points as well. And it looks like they might be if Bilbao have pulled one back there. Or at least they're getting a game of it. Anyway, we do still have Madrid to play ourselves in the league. Coming in the latter stages. Penultimate league game of the season. We've got to get there. Still in touch. Ter Stegen is ensuring that we are still in touch in every competition that we're playing in currently. Griezmann will take the corner here for Atleti. And Sterling should clear that and does so well. Llorente brings it down, however. And here's Klosterman. If he shoots, I'm not that bothered. Oh, talk about strength. Christ. That was ridiculous. Win that, please. Ter Stegen gets up well. Messi will get to it first, will he? He will. And we'll knock it to Adama. Oh, and Kingsley Coman wrong-footed himself there, but Coman's probably one of the few people on the pitch that could deal with the pace of Adama. But we'll get this to Sterling. It's 2-2! Vamos! Raheem the Dream on the counter-attack. It's Barcelona 2, Atletico Madrid 0. If only we'd beaten Valencia yesterday! Oh, it almost makes it even more painful because this is happening today. We're getting the result, though. We can only do what we can in what's left of the season. 2-0 up here before half-time. There were 2 goals to this point in the first game today. 1 apiece. We've got them both this time. Still 1-1 at half-time at the Bernabeu. Dear Bilbao, please, we're going to try and keep up our end of the bargain. You hold up yours. 45 minutes between us and a big win. And Leo. Adama again, Bustos wanting to make the run. Was he onside? It appears so. Messi's here. Then Adama, bit of space. Adama Traore, maybe? Adama Traore, no. Messi. Pudge. I see Sterling. Raheem. It's blocked well. It'll fall back to Pudge. Can't seem to get a third, but hopefully we won't need one. Although they are going to come on the counter. I was trying to coax Griezmann into taking a heavy touch there. Kingsley Coman's giving it away. Look at Sterling. Raheem. Oh, he gets there first, but he can't turn it home. I tried to lift it over Jan Oblak, who smothered it brilliantly. Pedri working so very hard to get it back for us as well. Everybody giving that extra 5% in this game, in this episode, to try and ensure that we can get the results we need to challenge on all fronts this season. Leo Messi could finish it off, but it's blocked well by a defender again. But Atleti are under the cosh here, and they look dead and buried. Coman picks up the loose ball as it drops from the header. Now finds Joao Felix. Oh, awkward save from Ter Stegen, but a save nonetheless. That was really odd. Messi does well to win that, but to be fair, I didn't realise he was going to get quite so much space. We'll make changes again to keep things fresh for the next game against Real Madrid. Correa can come on here. I'll bring Gonzalez on there. I'll move Pedri out there, and we'll bring Gavi on as well. Hopefully they can still do the job. Or do I bring Ferran Torres on? Who's got more stamina? I'll bring Ferran Torres on. And we'll leave Pedri in the middle. Oh, come on, boys, please. Let's see this through. 23 minutes. No further news yet of anything at the Bilbao. At the Bernabeu against Bilbao either. Nice interception by Pedri. But stolen away from him again. Joao Felix has passed me. Guedes passes that inexplicably, but they've worked it back, and Araujo will get rid of it. Just not taking their chances here, Atletico Madrid. And crucially, we have taken ours. Sterling into Pedri to Messi. Can he find the pass? Yes, he can. Adama. Messi. Ah, still can't finish it off with a third. Quickly to Guedes. To Griezmann. Guedes, strike. Saved by ter Stegen again, who's made countless today. Evidently, Diego Simeone is pretty annoyed about that, as you might well understand. Now those changes going through. Guedes has had 5 shots today, but they're yet to score a goal, Atletico Madrid. And Adama clears that nicely. Surely we can hold on for this. Surely we can hold on for this. Joao Felix. Oh, dangled a leg. Guedes, nice tackle by Araujo, falls to Joao Felix. Luis Diaz is on for Kingsley Coman as well. The deficit is halved. It's 2-1. Mingueza with the throw. There is 3 minutes to go. Joao Felix is off. Luis Suarez is on. But surely we can see it out from here. Ferran, that's such a heavy touch. I don't quite know how he's made it past the man there. We'll look for Pedri, who will spin beautifully. And Pudge and Adama. Still no third. Bustos, if he gets it, I'll be really surprised he hasn't. But surely now, as time ticks past the 91st minute played mark, this has to be game. Please, ref. Yes! A 2-1 win against Real. A 2-1 win against Atleti. Now, did Bilbao see it through their end as well? The gap will close at the top of the table to 8 points. That was such a good game of football. No, Real won. So Real Madrid are also 8 points clear of us on 72 at the top of the table. Oh, man. We're closing the gap to both. But because it's 2 sides, you probably feel like one or the other will end up above us this season. 8 points the gap. We can close it to 5 to Real. Atleti have Villarreal next, which could be a bit of an issue for them, we hope. But that will be tomorrow. Today, it's all about Real Madrid in the second leg of the Champions League semi-finals. We are not fully fit. Hopefully they aren't either. Let's find out, actually. What does their stamina look like? They're not fully fit themselves, so fingers crossed we can see this one through. I am going to have to adjust their starting lineup, though, because rather evidently some players are where they shouldn't be. Leg 2 for this Champions League quarter-final. Their back 5 is the same. Casemiro, Kroos and Camavinga. Rodrigo, Mane and Gonzalo Ramos was the one that they chose to go up top. He was in a centre-forward role as a striker, so I moved him to striker, and it was just a case of swapping Mendy and Rudiger around. Other than that, that was the side they picked, so that's the side that they got. And again, for me, just Gavi and Alba, the only 2 changes I could bring myself to make. All we need to do is not lose. Just don't lose, Ches. Araujo to Jordi Alba. Forward to Ferran Torres. Excellently worked. Jordi Alba will drive in and we'll stand the cross up and we'll take the corner. And we know we're dangerous from set pieces. Ronald Araujo will tell you about that. Mazraoui will tell you about that. Eder Militao wins the header though. Sterling brings it down. I should go back to Raheem. Can I bend it on his left? It could go in. And for a split second I thought it had. Oh, man, that was close. Carlo's lost a bit of weight. Looking good, Mr. Ancelotti. I think that's Carlo Ancelotti's head on Zinedine Zidane's body, to be honest. Camavinga to Mane. Ramos to Rodrigo. Oh, God, this is dangerous. Look at the way they just play the ball about as if I'm not even on the field with them. Lucas Vasquez, it does feel like a training game for Real Madrid at times. Mane's there, he's driven it wide. Glorious opportunity for Sadio to give Real Madrid the lead on the night and get them back on par on aggregate. Don't like the fact that he was left on his own like that in my box. Mazraoui will look for Sterling. And look at the run from Leo, but unfortunately couldn't find him. Forward come Real again. Mane in behind. Pedri's going to try and chase. Got the ball seemingly there. Mane for a little while. Salo Ramos, Rodrigo, Toni Kroos. Brilliant block by Araujo. Superb stop to get in the way. Gavi will go left. Torres. I could try and get that to Messi, but I don't want to risk. I want to play a risky pass just for the sake of trying to squeeze it through a gap that might not be there. Messi looks for Gavi. Takes the extra touch and fires the ball straight at Thibaut. Marino with a switch out wide to Jordi Alba. That's well worked. You can play the ball about nicely, Real. Well, so can I. At times, anyway. Not as consistently as they do. Messi. Around the corner, Ferran Torres. Sterling is there. I'll try and tuck this back to Messi, but closed me up well. Gonzalo Ramos has Mane centrally. He's going to go to Lucas Vasquez, and he's just onside here, Ramos. Don't know whether he's got a lot of pace or he's more of a physical player. I certainly couldn't keep up with him there with Alba, who has admittedly lost quite a bit of pace, but he's still no slouch. Camavinga running the screen, and Pedri steps in well. Sterling, oh, don't rush it. If anything, I took too much time there. Mane, well intercepted, Pedri. Oh, it's beautifully worked. Look at the space on this side. Ferran Torres. Oh, what a save! Oh, what a save! I even opened up the angle to try and slot it, and his foot's up here. That's incredible from Thibaut Courtois. It's not like I played it on the floor and just shoved his leg out. He's lifted his leg up 2 feet off the floor. That's a ridiculous save from Thibaut Courtois. The in-swinging corner will go straight into his arms as well. I cannot believe that. Rodrigo. Oh, Mikel Merino just seemingly run past the ball there. Camavinga to Kroos. Camavinga nicely intercepted by Mikel Merino. That's what he's in the side to do. It's what he loves doing for us. And Messi's clean through again. Gonna need to try and get it on his left. Messi is going to fall. Sterling can't slam it home. Yes, he can! Yes, he can! Finally, the luck falls our way. The ball bounces to me, not my opposition. And Sterling slams it home. 3-1 on aggregate. Messi, unfortunately, doesn't tuck it home. Sterling tries to go one way. I get so lucky. I get so lucky. That's the counterbalance to that Courtois save. But what a second finish. 3-1, come on! Are we going to the Champions League semi-finals? Camavinga. Gonzalo Ramos to Sadio Mane. Inside to Gonzalo Ramos. Mane again. Ramos. Backing up. Mane drills it a long way wide, actually. That was really poor from him. Sadio Mane, despite being one of the competition's top goal scorers with 6 prior to these quarter-final rounds, not been impressed with him. Really not been impressed with Sadio Mane so far in a Real Madrid shirt. He's normally deadly against me for Liverpool, but he's just not been on the ball here in this game. I don't know whether it's because we're in Season 3 and he's perhaps getting a little bit old. Gavi! Fingertip stuff from Thibaut Courtois. It was tiptoe stuff, and that was fingertip stuff. Messi with the delivery. It's going to be straight to the keeper again. Camavinga off for them, and Federico Valverde on in his place. There's still plenty of time for Real to score a couple of goals. We have to be ever vigilant. Across to Casemiro. Through there to Rodrigo. And Ramos. Oh, given away. Poor from Real. Leo, run. Oh, he's so slow. The cross is on. No, Rudiger's in the way. Oh, I had to go for it. I had to go for it. Right, try and put it about there. Keep it away from the keeper this time. Done well. Oh, yes! Ronaldo Araujo! Semi-finals, boys! Semi-finals! Courtois got a big hand to it, but the header from our ginormous centre-back can't be stopped. We can't be stopped today. Had to work so hard for these results, I can't even begin to tell you. Big header from Araujo. Courtois gets a massive hand to it, but there's just too much power on it from Ronald. He's lost the captain's armband to Leo, but he's still leading by example at the back. Keeping a clean sheet so far today. Yes! 4-1 on aggregate. Surely Barca can't score 3 from here. I'm going to make changes because we still have to think about the league, and Elche is just a few days away. We'll bring Gonzalez on for Mikel Merino, and we'll bring Adama on for Sterling as well. I hope that's the game won. They've given it straight to me there as well. Thank you, lads. I'm just going to have to Barca it about. But the more they push, the more open they'll be. Ferran Torres looking for a stunner. Won't get it. Back nicely to Toni Kroos. Casemiro. Valverde. Casemiro. Out wide to Rodrigo. Stood up well. Mane's there again. Let's see that again. What sort of save was that? It's great technique. Okay, Mark. If you say so. Go for it, pal. You kept it out. That's all that matters. Corner. Rodrigo delivered. Mazraoui away, but only as far as Casemiro. Chests it down. Cruz finds Mane. Is he finally going to get himself a goal in this tie? He's tried everything, Sadio Mane, but he can't score. Feels like Real Madrid have tried everything over the course of these two legs, but they just haven't been able to get enough goals. Oh, Eric Garcia with the defensive awareness and interceptions to step up and get in there. That's huge from us. Absolutely massive performance over the course of two legs from everybody to a man. It's a shame we haven't been able to do this so much so far this season in every competition, but the Champions League is normally the competition that we've struggled in the most over the course of this save. Gifted back to me there. But on this occasion, it's going our way. Nico Gonzalez, Pedri. I can't find Adama. But there's 10 minutes to go. There's no way Real score 3. We're going to the semi-finals. But we've no idea who we're going to be playing. Juventus were playing Manchester United. And I think Juve won that first leg 2-1 at Old Trafford. Not sure what the second leg score is like. I don't know who else is left in the competition either. As Moise Kean comes on for Real again. But it's too little too late for Los Blancos. They've gotten one over on me in the league too many times. But this time in Europe, it's our turn to bask in the glory. Hopefully, we will bask in Champions League glory come the end of the season as well. La Liga glory looks far from likely, but who knows? Who knows? Oh, that's a terrible pass. But as we give away possession, that will be game. It's been breathless. I'm out of breath. Just commentating on it all, to be completely honest. 90th minute as we tick over. Only 2 minutes added on. I'd love to keep the clean sheet if we can. Just to show all other European rivals. Oh, we're not going to keep the clean sheet. Oh, it's forced wide though. Just to show all other European rivals that we are a force to be reckoned with in this competition this season. And we've done exactly that. There aren't many sides that would have done Real Madrid over twice over the course of 2 legs this season. We got ourselves a 2-1 and a 2-0 win. And that's huge for our confidence moving forward. Manchester United turn it around by winning 2-1 after 90 minutes there. But Juventus win it in extra time by 4-3. They pull one back and level it up by 120. So it will be either Juventus, potentially Atleti or Wolfsburg, potentially Chelsea, or of course the side we had in the groups, Roma, in the semi-finals. Of those, Wolfsburg and Roma would obviously be the preferred. £10.6 million added to our transfer budget. Who have we got? Chelsea is who we've got. Right then, that makes things more interesting. So Elche, Granada, Chelsea tomorrow. Levante, Chelsea and Valladolid after that. And it depends what happens if we get through. Maybe more besides. But for now, that's all for today. We are 8 points clear from those top 2. We need to close that gap, and sharpish. We shall try our damnedest to do so over the remainder of this season. Wish me luck. The Champions League is going well this year for the first time in 3 years. But if we can beat Real Madrid, surely we can beat anyone. Fingers crossed. I'll see you tomorrow.